Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This reading is for you, okay? I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay. I think I want to do a Celtic cross. I'm seeing like a lantern, like somebody holding a lantern, and they're using this lantern, to see in the dark. But it's like somebody's holding an old lantern and it's dark, and the lantern is lit. Maybe you saw that in a movie, you will see that in a movie or on a picture or something, or you were just talking about something like that, or visiting a place where they have, like ghost tours or something, but there's just something about that going on. Something about somebody putting a feather in their hair. Somebody putting feathers in their hair, or a feather in their hair. Even flowers. Okay, you have the Page of Pentacles. Flew out. Some kind of communication is coming in here. Communication for some of you about an investment, about something that you're trying to change with your money. It's something that's gonna bring you a little bit of comfort here, because there's something that it's like feels like for some of you you're not sure which way it's gonna go, and you want to know that you're gonna be okay. So there's something about your finances that you've been thinking about, or the way you've been investing your money, or should I buy this or should I buy this instead? And it's like, it's not a really crazy good deal, but it's not a really bad deal either. It's like, okay, I'm okay with this. This is good. This makes me, it's like a sigh of relief, because you were worried that it was going to be really not good. So if you're having something like that go on, okay, there you go. There's something about your generosity that is, paying off. It's your generosity. It's the way that you give to people that matters here so much. Okay, you have the Strength card here. First card out. So that's the heart of your reading. You're in the heart of your reading here. And it's very important, because, you're showing up here in your strongest energy. You're showing up here the strongest way that you possibly can. The strongest way that you possibly can. I'm sorry, I have to do this. Okay. So you're showing up the strongest way that you possibly can. I want to know what's crossing you. The Tower. Well, that's very interesting. Some sudden change. Having to leave something behind. Something that you built up. Something that you put time into. I feel like some of you, this is a business endeavor, and you are choosing to leave it behind. It was kind of like, well, if I'm going to make more money off of it, like a ton of money off of it, then yeah. But at a point in time, there was a dream of this. And now it's like, no, and you're going to be okay, but it's still the act of doing something that is pretty, I'm really getting an energy of, you have an idea to do something that's a little bit out there. So it's like you have to really be strong in your energy. You're trying to be really strong in your energy, and you're trying to gather all the information that you can before you're moving forward. Some of you maybe want to move abroad somewhere, or do something like that. Do something like sell everything you own and live in a cabin in the woods, or, travel for your job, or move somewhere else. It's like something that is a sudden thing. And it's like having to leave something that you have been building up but it's not that great. It's not that horrible, but it's not that great. Well, not that great is not good enough. You deserve everything. And it's like you are strong in your energy and you know what's right for you at this time. And you know that this situation is right for you at this time. But there's a little bit of fear. You have the Seven of Swords here in reverse. There is a worry that, are you wrong with this Hermit in reverse as well? You're worried about, I don't know. This could also be a person coming in. It could be a Virgo person. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And, are you worried, are they being truthful or not? Are they hiding something from you? Should you trust the sleep of faith? It's kind of like, the prince comes and he goes to put the glass shoe on Cinderella's foot and it fits and they're like so excited and he's like, yes, let's go live happily ever after. And she's like, ooh, I don't know. Should I be afraid? Should I be afraid? And what is the afraidness of the unknown with the moon card here? So let's see more about this and we're going to clarify. So we're going to know, we'll learn more, but, I want to know what's at the root of the spread here. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah, the Magician. Look at you. You're manifesting things and something is coming in suddenly, but you're having to balance it out. And it's almost a little bit of a fear to have this much coming in this soon. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, what the, and so this creates, okay. It's almost like an energy of somebody like meeting the love of their life and then being like, oh my gosh, wait a minute, because I really need to clean my house and, I have this trip planned to go with my, friends and I wasn't planning on being with someone during this time and, I have this to get in order or that, like I'm not ready to have the spotlight. That's what it feels like. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing, but it's just like you're not ready to have the spotlight on you necessarily. And you're worried about, it feels like the criticism and it feels like the loss of it. And are you making the right decision? Are you trusting the right thing? It's like if you get a lot of money, you have to know what to do with that money. You have to know where to invest that money or where to keep it, where it is going to be safe. Right? It's almost like, you win the lottery and then, people announce it and it's like your face is all over the place and you're like, this is so fast. This is too much. You know what I mean? And like you wake up and there's a bunch of news reporters at your door. It has this kind of, it doesn't have to be that dramatic as anything that I described, but it feels very sudden spotlight on you. Good. And something that you wanted to manifest, but it was not expected to come in this capacity or in this way. Let's see what's crowning you. Ace of Cups. You're in alignment. This is called alignment. You know what you want. Your heart is leading you. Your heart is leading the way here. And this is why the success is so beautiful. In the recent past, you have justice. You balance out your energies and you did something with karma. You canceled out a lot of karmic debt. Whatever it was that you were focused on with this Eight of Pentacles, you really took the opportunities given by Spirit to balance something out, to create this balance that you have now. This is cause and effect. I feel like you have a lot of blessings, overdue blessings and karma that has been taken from you. And now it's the time for this repayment of this karma. Yeah, that's what it is. So it feels sudden to you, but this is like years, actually probably lifetimes. And it feels like generational wealth as well. This feels like you have somebody you don't even know in the distance off somewhere and they leave you everything. Like, what? Why is this happening to me? No, you deserve this. This is something that, there is something here, King of Wands. There's something that you fixed. And you fix, kings are born, into their job here, and they have to handle what the kings before them have set into place. Where we are at the kingdom right now, what are the kingdom's finances looks like? What are our relationships with other nations? How do the people view the people, and they inherit all of that responsibility. There's inherited responsibility that you handled, whereas I feel like everybody else in your ancestral line didn't, avoided, and they turned to other things. They turned to other substances, perhaps, and they let it dictate their behavior and their lives and how they treated other people, and they let it alter them. But you shifted. You shifted your focus. You were never like anybody in your family. You were never like any of them. You never fit in. You weren't supposed to. It's a good thing. And now I feel like you kind of see how it is a good thing. And there's almost this sense of appreciation for having this, but not wanting it this way. You want it a different way. And this is where destiny comes into play. The Wheel of Fortune. You don't decide that. You don't know. We don't know everything with karma. What we know about karma, come on, we don't. We don't know anything. We don't know how things work in here, okay? You got a lot going on here. So it's like, what happens is supposed to happen, and this is on the universe's timeline. It's not yours. But, when you get into alignment with that and you find the joy where you're at, you are creating what this universe is at the same time. So it's like you have the ultimate control, but you have none at the same time. And you see that. You see that now. And now I feel like there is some sort of healing that has happened in the family line. And for you, it can be with people. And I don't think that people have changed. So I don't think this is something that you sat down and had a talk with this person and now it's healed. But you were able to heal yourself into a way where you can still at times be around particular people, and their vibration, whatever they choose to be, doesn't affect you. And it can be good, or if it's not, okay, you go your own way. And when you feel the pull, you can try again to have some sort of a thing, but you know what it's going to be. And you're open to it being more, but it's not up to you, and you know that. And you don't feel any guilt anymore, and you feel freedom. And for some of you, this people already passed away, and you're feeling the peace and the respect from these souls communicating to you as you communicate with them, and you navigate this healing process that I feel like has really already taken place. You have the Hanged Man, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Cups here. Could have happened during Cancer season, a significant change here that happened. And now look, this is Sagittarius season, and the dreams are here again. So it feels like, the blessings are only beginning. Your dreams are, this is going to surpass even your wildest dreams. Even your wildest dreams. Hold on. What is this? Hold on one second. Hold on to your dreams, but not too tight, for the most remarkable occurrences in this life will far surpass even your wildest dreams. That's this. That's what's happening here for you. It's a fear that doesn't exist. Three of Swords. It is not going to be bad. This is not going to be bad. You're so worried about the devastation of this not working out because you're like, this is the call within my soul. This doesn't work out. What? You have the Seven of Swords and you have the Six of Wands. So what's working out in your favor? Okay, the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. So this is all the past betrayals. Okay, you're turning them into successes. That's why you don't have to worry about this, because what happened before was supposed to happen. It was supposed to be a heartache. Wheel of Fortune, destiny is what it is. It's a part of what you came here to learn. So there you go. But this is why, because you're turning all of these hardships, all of these betrayals, all of these, sorrows, all the times of despair in your life into victory, into you getting public recognition, into you being celebrated and helping other people do the same. So these haters, people against you, are helping you. They are helping you. This is reminding me of, I saw this in the Elvis movie, I think, a clip of it. I didn't see the whole movie, but there was a part where the person who's like Elvis's manager was like, we're gonna sell all this merchandise. I love Elvis. And then he picks up a shirt that says, I hate Elvis. And the dad's like, oh yeah, I get it. We gotta play both sides, And it's like, I don't think you're like playing both sides necessarily, but there's something to it. There's something about that to this. Like, this is gonna benefit you. Whenever you slip, you just fall into a better situation. And Spirit is showing you that at this time. And all of these people that betrayed you, they're seeing this victory. They're going to be here in the crowd at this victory. They're going to know it. They're going to wish they didn't betray you. They're going to try to come over up to you. This is reminding me of Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler when he was not famous in college, he had an acting teacher that took him out for a beer and told him, look, you need to get another career. You need to get another major because acting really isn't your thing. And then he ran into this coach years later after, achieving great success here, being one of the most, amazing actors or, definitely successful. And all he said was, this is the only teacher to ever buy me a beer. He didn't say, this guy never believed in me. Look at me now. There's a certain grace here. There's a certain grace here that you uphold because you are not getting your validation from anywhere else but within your very soul. And you are only going to be love. And anytime any person tries to give you any energy that isn't love, it just bounces off of you and goes back to them, and you just maintain this energy of love. And you are helping the people of this universe do the same. The gift of the universe is you, High Priestess. These downloads that you have given and the action that you are feeling inspired to take, you're birthing something here that is going to change the course of your life forever. This is a really big thing. This is a dream come true. This is something that's going to stand the test of time. This is your destiny. This is legacy. This is something that you deserve. Look at this. Cups. This is everything. Everything. Okay. Let's clarify here. King of Swords. King of Swords wanted to fly out. Okay. I want to clarify the strengths. I want to know more about this strength card in the current situation. Okay. What's going to help Leo? Okay. You have the Four of Pentacles and you have the Lover. So do you feel like you're holding back in a love situation? You feel like you're holding back in a connection. You're trying to hold yourself back to maintain alignment, to keep alignment, and then to move forward. Here. There is something you are wanting to protect your heart. There's, you have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So is there some overthinking about your ability to achieve something? This could be a person that is, Eight of Swords came out again. So this could be, somebody's coming in here and you could be, worried. Could feel like you need to protect yourself. You need to be thinking in your head. And it's kind of like Spirit wants you to know that you're in alignment, you can do this. It's like, yeah, you want to protect your energy and you want to choose your thoughts wisely, and you maybe don't want to go out and blow your money, and you don't want to just give everyone attention to you, that, comes over to you. But when you are in alignment, and you feel an impulse, that is what Spirit is wanting you to act on, and maybe the time that it's taking for the impulse to show up. That's what this Tower could be about here. Let's see this, what the Tower is about. This could be a Gemini coming in for you that just has you in their head. They have you in your head because they're taking some time to move forward, because they're in their head. And so then this creates some fear, this creates some doubt, this creates some holding back, and then you have a stalemate in a connection. But let's see with this, they don't have to be a Gemini either. Let's see the Tower. Could be any sign. Okay, I feel like this is too many cards. No, it's not. Okay, so you have the Tower. So the Tower is clarified by the Sun, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So yeah, there is this sudden clarity, this emotional clarity, this movement forward with some romantic gesture and, joy. When you have the Sun card and you have the Queen of Swords card together, clarity. There are no two cards that bring more clarity and clear, communication here, unless I guess you had the Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is a genuine offer, but it's like you're not expecting it. You don't think this is coming. You think this is like, when this is coming to you, you're kind of like, why is this coming to me? What is coming to me? Wait a minute, I thought this. Something like that. There's a little bit of, sorry, a lot of the cards turned over. There's a little bit of, I don't know about this all of a sudden, right? Okay, so let's see this Magician. Seven of Wands, Four of Swords, and the 10 of Wands. So whatever is in your way, whatever you feel is in your way, is blocking you at this time, that's no longer going to stand. Spirit wants you to stand your ground. You are going in the right direction towards manifesting what it is that you've been praying for. Keep going forward. You've been manifesting to have these burdens put down, for there to be a clear path forward, and for you to achieve, look at this, 6 of Wands again. To achieve this success here, a lot of passion here that you have for something, you're going to do it. You're going to do it, and you're going to surprise everyone. But most people are not really going to be that surprised, that know you. They're going to be like, yeah, I had a feeling about that one. I really, really did. But I feel like you don't know this. You don't know how highly people look up to you. I put the 6 of Wands back, but here's one here. People are down here and they're looking up to the person at the 6 of Wands, and it's like, well, they are. Wheel of Fortune, you can't make this up. This is your destiny. Okay, I'm gonna put this card back. I want to see this King of Wands in your recent future, okay? What's going on with this? Why is King of Wands here? 10 of Cups again, 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Something really amazing is happening here. Something really profound, really amazing. Something that is a dream come true, okay, that takes some time, to pull it together. But it's like, we already know what this is, and we're putting it together, and we know it's going to be great, and blah, 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 blah. And, contracts are being signed. We're preparing for things here. You're going to see this steady increase and increase and increase. And then you're going to plan, okay, what am I going to do with this? How can I put this back into this so I can get more out? How can I benefit this situation? How can I improve? How can I invest in myself? That's what the King of Wands does. The King of Wands doesn't invest in other people. They invest in themselves. And so that's what it is that you're doing here at this time. And this is going to prove to bring you a lot of immense happiness. Okay, so with this gift that the universe is giving you, with this money that you're getting, there's a way for you to collaborate. It's like you don't have to know everything, you don't have to do anything. So if there's something that could be an improvement, and you could get another person that would be more of a specialist in this area, because it's like here these people are creating this architecture, sorry, I can't talk today. This architecture in this church, I'll say that again. They need somebody who's like a building expert, right? Because maybe if you knock down this pillar here, the whole thing is going to come caving in. You better know what you're doing. And, they need somebody who, if you want to use stained glass, you want to, get the best stained glass that you can get. So you're using people for that, or like, you keep going. So it's like things are coming together here. You have the resources that you need at your disposal. So don't be, you don't have to be everything. You don't have to do everything. There are other people on this planet with you for a reason, right? And if it's going to be the best that it can be, somebody else doing it, and that's going to create some sort of improvement, it's going to make things easier for you, then that's what it is that you need to do. Also, I'm getting like an energy of reaching out to other people that are doing what it is you're wanting to be doing. If you're wanting to be traveling for your work, and it's like, okay, are there other people that are doing this? What can you ask them about that? How can you observe what it is that they're doing, and how can you apply that? How can you put your own spin on things as well? It doesn't have to be in that particular subject area, but if you see somebody that has a job that you want, you want to kind of observe this, but also put your own thing to it, because we want to create new pathways. That's all about what's coming together here. Okay. All the cards are a little messed up here. Okay. Oh, what the heck we got going on? There we go. That's where it goes. I want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. What is on your side? Destiny is on your side. The universe is on your side. You're in alignment with the universe. That's what this is telling me right now. You're flowing with the flow of life here. So, this is very important. You have the Four of Cups, the Fool, and the Seven of Pentacles. I think, there's a little bit of hesitation for moving forward, following a passion, a pull, an impulse that you have to move forward here. There's like a little bit of, I'm not sure if this is the time, if this is the sign. And I feel like you're going to, assess where you're at and think about it more in terms of, well, what do I really have to lose? What do I have to gain? Where have I been? Where have I come from? Like, how many obstacles have I overcome? Is this really going to be something that I can't handle no matter how it turns out? And I feel like you're realizing that there is this impulse. You just know that the old ways, it's like everybody has a cookie cutter way of their life, and you don't fit in there. You never did. And so now it's like, this is your opportunity to break out of the cookie cutter neighborhood and go be with the abstract people of the world that you belong to. It's like you're realizing you're a citizen of this world. You're not defined by this. You are everything. You can be anything. And what you are is what you determine. And it's like, screw everybody else. And it's like, you're going to be really successful at this. And people are going to hear about this. Bold. You're very bold at this time. Look at this. Six of Swords. It can be sad leaving behind what you know. And you had some good times here. And that's not to say that you cannot come back if you decide to. But you're never going to know. This is going to eat away at your soul until you move out. This really feels like, yeah, love is coming. Great. But this is about you. This is about what you want for your life. What is this? What's the Seven of Swords with the Six of Wands about? Ah. Hanged Man, the Emperor. Oh my gosh. The idea that gives you your big break. This enlightenment, this alignment that you have achieved. And now this big break that you get as a result of it. You know, all of these famous people, all of these people that are billionaires, you know, they have things in common. And they do things and they think certain ways. And I feel like this natural pull for you to start to get in these kinds of healthy habits, whatever that means to you, whatever you feel pulled to, okay? You know, eating this way, eating that way, sleeping this way, sleeping that way, having this daily routine. But this is something that nature within your heart is like telling you to do. They're showing me now something about there's like 7 spots on the world where people live the longest. And it's like, you know, they have these things in common. Everybody there walks everywhere. Everybody there knows everybody or something like that. Or they are pescatarians and they... Okay, I don't know everything. There's lists. And it's this sort of lifestyle where they have, you know, no health problems and long lives, but not just long lives, long, happy lives where they're like with it, where they're feeling good, where they're independent, where they're happy, where they laugh all the time. It's like a good quality of life, you know? And I feel like there's something like that you're tapping into. There's something like that with career that you're tapping into, with love, you know, certain relationships where it's true love and it stands the test of time. There's certain qualities that those relationships have, and you're picking up on that and you're altering your state of being so that you also fit those things. This is way too many cards. And Spirit is like, yep, keep going, because you're like a self-made boss here, like a self-made mogul, billionaire, extremely successful person. Of course, the cards are flying everywhere. Okay, I just want to clarify this Queen of Wands in the outcome. Egypt may mean something to you. Ancient Egypt, traveling to see the pyramids. Maybe that's something that you have a plan to do. Or you feel like a pull to do that during this time here. You know, you have the Devil with the Two of Pentacles and the Empress. So this is kind of like, okay, what is this outcome here? You know, you're achieving greatness. With the Empress card. Why is this Devil here? It's like a little bit of back and forth still. There may be something that you need to let go of. This may be something that I'm feeling, yeah, look at this Knight of Swords. There's something that you need to let go of, and it's a toxic something. Look at this. Two of Swords. Okay. What? Oh, you're doing it in time. There's boundaries that need to be put up. There's something that's dead, done, and over with. And the Wheel of Fortune, this could be, you know, a person that stabbed you in the back several times. If you always find yourself in the same kind of relationships and the same kind of friendships, what value are you getting out of it, okay? If there is something that you have contemplated getting rid of time and time and time again, distancing yourself from here, there's something about boundaries. With the wheel, with the world and the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Cups. This, I feel like this has to do with love. This is love. There's people that you love that once you love somebody, you kind of just let them get away with murder, I feel like. It's like you just let them get away with everything, anything, and you just forgive and you just love and you forgive and you just love. And that is something that, I feel like you want to change, but a person that you had to move away from that did that to you, there's still something that you're holding on to with this person. And when the time is right, you're going to put up those barriers and let that go. And that is when this gift from the universe is then going to be transformed with what you do with it into something really big. This is where you move from, just this empress state to being the emperor and the empress in one, to having it all. This is somebody who, is new money, that is learning about who to trust, who not to trust, right? And then knows how to pull other people in, to expand, to grow over time. And then this is when this blows up and becomes something, really amazing here. So it's something where somebody may try to come back in. Somebody may try to come back in. They may try to convince you that they have changed. And it's like, the person, is out of your life for a reason. And I feel like, you don't want that same disappointment and that same heartache again. And that is why Spirit is encouraging to go towards the new. Look at this. Yeah. New is going to be beneficial for you at this time. You have the Hermit and the Two of Cups. And the Hierophant card. So there is a serious commitment here. And this person that's coming in is going to be not like anybody else that you have been with before. But you're going to know because it's not something that you're settling for. It's not something that you're unsure about. And if you're unsure, it's a person from your past. If it's a person that reminds you of someone from your past. If you keep saying a name of an ex of a past person, this is like a warning that they're trying to come back in. They're trying to take these blessings that are owed to you. And no, Spirit says, no, that's not what you deserve. I feel like they're bitter. And, that's for them to deal with. And this is for you to deal with, is this offer of love. Your destiny for you to go live and move forward. Wow, Leo. What the heck? This is awesome. Okay, I just saw 3747 on the clock. Angel number 3747. You can look that up for an added message from your guides if you would like it. Thank you so much, Leo. Okay, if this resonated with you and you want to like the video or subscribe, that would be great. I also have a book. It's called One Light. Okay, it's available on Amazon. And that quote that I read was the last line in this book. Hold on to your dreams, but not too tight, for the most remarkable occurrences in this life will far surpass even your wildest dreams. That is what you are destined for. So, thank you so much, and I hope I see you next time.